My name is Filip Kowalkowski, and I'm a photographer based in Bydgoszcz, but I do work all over the country pretty much. Well, I spend most of my time doing photojournalism. I'm working for local newspapers, for Polska Press, and that takes most of my time, basically. That's a tricky question because obviously, as a photographer, as a photojournalist, I take every subject, every topic that I got assigned to. So I could say that I'm all-around photographer. I do every single type of photography, including wildlife every now and then. But deep inside, I do consider myself as a portrait photographer, and people, interaction with people, and portrait photography is something that gets me really going. This is my main interest and my passion. Okay, this is tricky one and difficult. I would say.
If you pick one photographer.
Okay, I would say Joe McNally. I would say Joe McNally because he combines both like natural light with studio light, and that's what I love to do as well. And recently I had this photo shoot that actually I think looks like something that he would do, but I do hope that it looks like my work and not something that is too much inspired by his work. But I think, yeah, John McNally probably. I would say many things. When I started being a photographer, I was focused mostly on the subject. So when I was taking a photograph of a person, I would think, okay, I have to take a good photo of you, for example, yes. And that is okay, that is a good approach, but you have to consider many other aspects, like not just the technical aspects of your camera, what you have to do, which lens you have to use, what aperture, f-stops, ISO, and stuff like that. But also the relationship with your subject, this is really important. And the background, because so many photographers do forget about background. And you can see, like, when you take a portrait, for example, and you would see like a lamppost growing out of someone's head. So that's what I'm looking at when I'm taking photographs. The light, the subject, background, all these combined, and emotion, obviously, make a good photograph. Oh man, I usually don't have time. That's the thing. Is sometimes I work with like you have like 5 minutes to take a portrait. That's it, because someone will not give you any more time because they are busy, and so you have to work on your light, work on your atmosphere with person, your relationship. If it's okay, I try to be genuine. Well, I am genuine, I think at least, and I try to be honest and straightforward. So getting into the zone as quick as I can. That's my approach. And also I do take care of the background, the light, the relationship, as I said before. Yes, I do. But quite recently, because like for last few years I wasn't too, how to say, confident with my work to go further than just the local agencies or newspapers. But recently I got in touch with major publisher, and hopefully it will go through. I got in touch with an editor, a chief editor of this monthly magazine,
Yes.
yes, and we'll see. I mean, if they like it, she said that they like it, but if it's going to be published or not, we'll just see. We go back and forth via email, and we'll see. And I actually quite funny because I found her on LinkedIn. So it's a good way to actually use social media to get in touch with people who you really don't know, and like editors from other newspapers or magazines or something like that. So yeah, let's see, we'll see. How do I convince people that I don't know of if my work is any good? Well, to be honest, if work is good, it will speak for itself.
Yes.
But also you have to advertise it a bit. So I do write an email, a passionate email, like, listen, this is really nice, I'm really passionate about it. I spend a lot of time, probably they will not care about it, but I did spend a lot of time on this particular project. And I said, listen, I think it's quite interesting. Let me know if you like it, if you get, and we'll try to get back to each other and see if it works out. And that's what happened. I mean, I wrote an email saying that this is a really nice project. I've been working on it for like a year and a half and stuff like that. And I have other ideas that I could push forward and make it happen as an image. And I'm waiting for a response, basically. So yeah, so I think that's the way to approach people who are not aware of your work. And also you have to show yourself not as a photographer per se, but also a problem-solving person and someone with a vision. Yeah. Because there are so many photographers right now who take amazing images, but they may not have a vision, like a complex vision of their work. Keep on pushing the buttons. Don't try to take the best picture ever. Just keep on doing it, be persistent. The persistence is probably the most important thing. I mean, some of photographers or other people may have amazing talent, but if there is no persistence in it, you will not get anywhere. Yeah. So yeah, be persistent. Well, a couple of them probably. About photography and photographer's lifestyle probably. It's not a rock and roll sort of lifestyle, it's a hard work. It's not that you go out and take image and every single image that you take is a masterpiece. You have to work that image, and sometimes it's a struggle. And every now and then I do get a chat with people that are not involved in visual arts, photography or any other. And they get this impression that our lifestyle or our craft is just something given, easy. No, you have to work hard on it. And there is no guarantee that you're gonna get any good, really. I mean, you have to believe in it, but you have to work really, really hard to get any. Look, like today, people think that if I take a quick snap with their cell phone and post it on Snapchat or, I don't know, on Instagram, on Facebook, they think of themselves as photographers, and it's all right because they are taking images. But if you are a working photographer, someone who considers himself to be a professional, it's a bit more difficult. You do need to know your craft, of course. And it's not that easy.
And you're more critical to your work when you're professional.
Yeah, exactly. And other people as well are more critical about your work as well.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's a difficult question. I don't know if I can pinpoint the exact moment when it becomes frustrating for me. Maybe, I don't know, just thinking out loud. When I have a vision of an image and it just doesn't show up in the camera, and still I will be very passionate about it, but it just doesn't show up, something doesn't work. That's when I get frustrated. Yeah. Sometimes I do think that I'm lacking of this vision, and not exactly the vision, but like putting in on the image on the screen. Yeah, that makes me frustrated, and that happens quite often actually. So yeah, that's quite funny. Yeah. I'm a morning person. Right. I wake up at 6 a.m.
Good, me too.
Pretty much, yeah. Not only because I have to, but I do want to wake up, and I don't stay very late. So 10 p.m. probably 11. I get really sleepy at midnight, and
so you're the most productive in the morning.
Pretty much, yeah. By 11, I like to get stuff done. Later in the day, I get really tired. Yeah, so I'm a morning person. Yeah. Wow, that's a funny thing because I listen to Spotify, and it just goes on random. So right. it's not that I pick and choose something that I do like. It's just if I like something, it will stay in my head. Like Ed Sheeran, for example, recently, this This song just
Catchy.
is catchy. Yeah, I forgot the title. I don't know.
I
I don't
either.
remember.
You
But
see,
the
know
recent
the song, but
exactly,
you cannot
exactly,
repeat it.
exactly. But because it's so catchy, it's in my head recently. It's not because I'm looking for it, but it's still in my head. But having said that, I was watching a video clip of this song, and it is amazing. Like the light, from the photographer's standpoint, the lighting, the all around, really, really nice video.
And then it makes you like the song even more?
Nah, I just like it. I just like it. Yeah, you don't want me to sing. No, it's not the
I'm
best
not gonna
idea.
ask
No,
you
no,
to
no, no,
sing.
no.
No.
Indian, probably. Yeah, Indian, Thai. I like shrimps. I like also sorts of seafood and stuff like that. That's my favorite. And obviously Polish. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with pierogi, can
Yeah,
you?
you can't do that, pierogi. No.
Oh, plenty of them. Plenty. Let me think. Pulp Fiction I've seen many of times. Yeah, like 14, 15 times. I know it inside out. Pulp Fiction was my favorite. Recently, maybe Lord of the Rings, probably. That was quite alright. Yeah, something like that. Lord of the Rings, Pulp Fiction. I watched over and over again, and all of the Marvel movies recently, like Deadpool, like the Captain America and stuff like that. I do like the comic book movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haven't seen any of them.
All right. Well, you have to, or not.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, well, that wraps it up.
All right. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks very much.
Are
No,
I
sorry,
recently read that there's a bunch of scientific evidence that people who swear are more honest.
That's why that's his like excuse for swearing.
I usually swear when no one she's around. So.
Fair enough.